Now we're live.
Yeah.
Now we're live. No fuck ups here.
No worries. I was actually in the middle of my little behind the stage commentary review on these
And the White Claws.
mango white clouds. I'm not mad at it.
You're a fan, huh?
But I like the other ones that I usually drink better.
Yeah, you really like that one, man.
It's something.
What
They
is
taste crisp. They're refreshing.
Is this one just not cold enough?
It's not that it's not cold enough, but no, it's pretty chilly. But it's the peach flavor also. It's like it's so just mild and it's just.
Yeah, it's good. This one's not bad. It's
not bad.
This one's a little sweet though. Mm-hmm. Too sugar.
Like this one feels like it has shit in it. The other one doesn't.
Right.
It's like the LaCroix of alcoholic seltzers.
The other one.
Yeah,
that's why I do like adding alcohol to my LaCroix.
That is something.
My specialty. I'm
All
a
right.
big fan of it.
This is episode 24.1.
24.1.
Yes.
Yeah, I fucked up. We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes. This is why we're here.
But you're going to the vineyards, huh?
Going to the vineyards to do some wine tasting over in Valle de Guadalupe.
Is it a weekend or just like a day trip?
Well, we're going there tomorrow, spending the night, then driving back on Sunday.
Gotcha.
So, we're gonna go to Viñedos Cuatro Cuatros, and I forget which other ones. Dude, it doesn't suck, but like, so we were going. So, one of my lady's friends, who is, I guess, I'm new to her group, so I'm only judging from the little information that I've, accumulated over this small span of time. Is that this one of her friends is notorious for breaking up and then getting back together with
healthy.
with the guy. Yeah,
I like that.
So during the pandy, they broke up like 8 times and got back together like 6. No. I'm just throwing numbers out there.
Right. I was like, something with that math doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so we're like, all right, well, it's just that's how it is.
Right.
So we make these plans to go to the Valle de Guadalupe.
Are you gonna be together this weekend?
Well, let me tell you the story.
Enlighten me.
So
learn me.
I want to say 3 to 4, like 3 weeks before, this weekend.
Yeah.
We get a call like, hey, like we're finally done, and I canceled the Airbnb and everything.
No, you should have been like, yeah, well, we're still booking it. Don't worry. Yeah.
No. So she had booked all the Airbnbs, and I had booked the reservations at the actual like
Wineries.
vineyards. Yeah. So she canceled our stay, but our reservations were still active. By the way,
do you get charged for those?
I do $100.
Wow.
Yeah, and no refunds.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So I look over at Law.
So you're potentially out $300 because it's 3 different wineries that you made res.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So I look over at Law. I was like, I can't. Like, I'm
inviting Brian and Diego.
No, I told her I was like, I'm gonna try to get my money back.
Right.
And if I don't, we're going.
Yeah.
So I was successful to get my money back from 2 locations and not 1.
Okay.
So one was like, you read the fine print,
right.
The other ones were like, we understand.
Yeah.
So we found a recovery crew.
Oh, I thought the recovery. Oh, okay. So
we're going with a different couple.
Okay.
A one that
who Oh, I know the other couple that's on and off.
Yes.
Okay.
So now that we're with another couple.
This seems like a healthier couple anyway, right?
I hope so. I don't know. I don't even know. This is one of her friends I've never met yet.
Right.
So,
but given on previous experience with the other one,
I also
I'm going to speak for you.
Aware that this relationship that this friend is in is new as well. So, because I only knew.
Oh, well, then that's honeymoon stage. It's perfect.
I hope so.
I think it's perfect.
Because what if it's like when they're finally like starting to notice shit they didn't like about each other?
Well, they may bite their tongue though.
I don't know.
Either way,
because it could be like
it could be fun.
Yeah, because she could be like, "Oh, I'm comfortable with Law. Like,
I'll berate this man.
Yeah, and then
in a foreign country.
Yeah, and then she'd be like, "And I don't really know her boyfriend, so
right.
it's like I don't care." Yeah,
right. Could be good. Does
Oh
he
my-
speak Spanish? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know these people, man.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming she doesn't. Because
Yeah.
we know enough about her.
And yeah, enough to know that she does not speak
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah.
But what about the dude? Yeah.
The dude is an unknown variable as
This,
of right
this could
now.
be fun. I can't wait for the recap.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but as of right now, I'm scared because
Aw, don't be scared. It's going to be good.
I'm not scared, nervous.
Don't be.
I'm nervously scared
Don't be scared. It's going to be fun.
because it's.
You're just going to be hammered on wine the whole time.
I
It's gonna
know,
be a
but
blast.
you know how awkward it is when you're okay.
I love awkwardness when it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, when it has nothing to do with you,
But this is not.
But say we're like driving back. Say we're driving back.
Amazing. That I love.
Say we're driving back, and they're like in the back seat,
All
going
pouty,
yeah.
all pouty, like she's just sitting there and she's just like,
And I'm just like, hey, do you guys want to like change a song, or you guys want
Yeah.
to sing a song or something?
no,
Lower down your window, maybe get some fresh air. You know.
I'm fine.
What do you want? What do you want? I'll pull over, like, or what? Or what if?
I'll run this off the road
or
right
what if
now.
she like barges through like the center divide and is like, pull over now, like,
Oh shit!
like I need to talk to him outside.
Well, let me tell you, that
And
would
then they
be a
get sideswiped by like a federale or
Well,
something.
now we have a really good story. I mean, the script writes itself there.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
fun. But see, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, but like in the moment, I'd be freaking out. Days after, I'm laughing about it. Yeah, but
Oh my
like,
God.
in the moment, I'm like, this is the worst day.
Now, in
ever.
the moment, I love all that shit.
Oh my god.
I thrive off that shit. It's just witnessing the movie right there happening in front of your eyes. That's great to me.
Yeah, but
just frame it.
something about like that drama that like I just want to make it about myself. Then I'm like, I can't believe they would ruin this vacation.
Oh, yeah. See, no, to me, it's like you are giving me memories, and I am excited to share with everyone I know.
Yeah, I guess.
On the pod.
On the pod, yeah.
Yeah, this is going out on the internet.
See,
I'm going to first name and last name all of you.
now the thing is like because of this pod and how it's kind of like therapy, we get to vent.
Yeah.
I can see how like I will have that type of reaction maybe afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about my lady, dude. What if she's
Like,
like,
she's not going to like you sharing it. We'll give them
well, no,
names.
I'm not worried about her reaction towards me sharing on the pod, but
Oh,
like
okay,
I'm talking
we're
about
gonna
like
share them.
in the moment where like
Right.
she's like getting mad at her friend, like,
Yeah. All
you're the
embarrassed.
worst friend ever. Like,
Has
why
she
would
ever
you
said
do-
that kind of shit in front of you?
No. She's first of all, she's not like that.
I know, but that'd be great.
Yeah.
It would be a little. It's like, come on, you want to say it? Just say it.
Okay,
It'll feel
so
real good.
I don't know if it's because of. So my lady's slowly getting more immersed into like the Latin American culture. She's picking up Spanish. She sends me the gifts when we text when it's like that like novela artist when she like gasped in Spanish. You
Yeah.
know, like she's immersing herself.
Right.
And the one thing that I hope she doesn't adopt, but I wouldn't be surprised if she does, is like the over dramaticness in public.
Oh, I hope she does not.
I hope she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I hope she doesn't. But like,
but
if
you think
did-
she would?
She recently she's been saying that like she's been having like the urge, or like she dreams about just like throwing her cup of water at someone. Some novella shit, you know?
Right.
And I want to
Throwing
ask,
herself down the stairs.
and I want to ask her like where are you getting these ideas, you know? But like she's, I don't know.
Lay off the Univision for a little bit. Like,
And what I want to say I think contributes to it is because as you witnessed,
the Selena show.
no, my phone when
Yeah.
it reads my text to me, when my girlfriend texts me and my phone reads it back to me,
It says
it's not my girl reading
It
it.
says Chico no.
It's Sofia Vergara like reading it. It's Siri Vergara. Yeah. And I low key want to like here like I'll have her like
Give
just
an example?
text me just so we can like have it. What was your week like?
Basic. Like I'm fucking yawning.
Yeah, man. I feel like this was the first time that I feel like shit's kind of back to normal, and it's because my schedule is like completely like filled out.
Right.
Like I was looking at my calendar before I came over here,
Mm-hmm.
and like my whiteboard's like all over the fucking place,
Nice.
and I'm just like, damn, like it had not looked like that since the pandy, basically.
Yeah, mine for past like couple months when they started easing the restrictions, somewhat was going back to normal. And then now that they lifted the mask thing, but even a little bit prior to that, probably past a month or so, it's been like nonstop to the point where I actually turned down 2 gigs tonight and tomorrow.
Just to rest.
1, to rest, and 2, they, to me, weren't really worth it. Like, one was going to be up in Murrieta, the other was going to be up in Temecula.
Not worth the drive.
And for the amount of money, how long the gig was, plus drive time, on top of maybe having to learn songs I'm not familiar with, I was like, nah, this isn't really worth it. And I was like, I made some pretty good money on these gigs this week, on top of teaching, and I just want to power down, reset a little bit. We got a text. All right, let's hear this text. Got to make sure it's on.
Oye, Siri. Oye, Siri. Lee mis mensajes.
Chicken Nugget te envió mensajes nuevos. I love you, baby. Y see you soon. ¿Quieres enviar una respuesta?
Nah, estoy bien. See, isn't that cute?
That's hilarious. It's
I
funny.
love you, baby.
Yeah, I love you, baby. See you soon.
See you soon.
I love that it is chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Because it's like your auntie ordering chicken
Yeah.
nuggets at McDonald's drive-thru.
Chicken nugget. It's so
Dude,
funny.
those SpongeBob memes of like him and like
Yeah.
the McDonald's thing and that thing.
Chicken nugget.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking great.
So at these gigs, do you still see people masked up, or is everyone just like, fuck it?
Actually, no. At both these gigs, on the one on Tuesday, they actually specifically said in the email too. They were like, "You do not need a mask," and we're like, "Oh, fuck yeah, cool. I'll have one in the car just in case." Anyway, like, let's say I need to stop somewhere. And then yesterday was at SeaWorld, and SeaWorld's still pretty, like, all their employees wear masks. So I brought it anyway, and I went in, and then when I took a wrong turn, I couldn't find the stage. I got lost. I ended up by the penguins.
You found your people.
Yeah, my people. I was just like, I mean, you're cool. I'll set up here, you know? But I show up, and then one of the stagehands just kind of comes up to us. She was like, oh, by the way, you guys don't need to wear the masks. We consider you our guests. And I was like, what happened to this like a week and a half ago, you know?
Yeah.
But
It just disappeared.
yeah, just all of a sudden we're good. Like the guests don't have it, you know. So, but whatever, you know. We took off the masks and it was cool. It was liberating, and yeah, everything kind of just seems like it's going back to normal. Certain places definitely still have their guard up. Like earlier this morning, I went to grab breakfast with a friend, and you still had to do the QR code for the menu, and then it's weird. You still had to go up to like the cash register to order, and then they would bring it out to you instead of like having like an actual waiter.
What's going on, people?
Yeah, it was really odd. And in order to go and order inside, you needed a mask, and I didn't have a mask, so I like sent my friend. I was like, "Hey, you handle this."
And he's like, you can't order for 2 people. Like, what do you want to do here? Like, you want my money or not?
Yeah,
Like,
it was an odd experience. But yeah, it was got a little tipsy last night. I tied one in a little bit.
do you guys train with masks on? At jiu-jitsu?
We did.
But it's not anymore.
No.
So
Since they've lifted restrictions,
So we have to train with masks on.
seems effective.
You're right on top of me.
Yeah, I know.
Like last night when I was like when we were like, you know, wrestling.
Wrestling, yeah.
Pajama wrestling. At one point, like I just like looked at the guy, like we just looked into the windows of his soul.
Yeah.
And
Deep.
And I just said, take the mask off. Like,
You want to.
yeah, just take the mask off.
Feel your breath.
Oh my God. Which I was about to say, pros and cons of wrestling with a mask on.
There is no pro, to be honest. I mean,
Bad breath.
yeah, but I still smell their BO. If you have bad breath, you ain't taking care of that, I'm still gonna smell your BO. I always chew gum.
Yeah, I know you do, but
'Cause
I'm afraid of choking.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get choked out regardless.
I'd rather not choke myself out.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. especially if you're doing a certain position where you're gonna rip it off anyway. Like, like let's say I throw a triangle or I get triangled or something. Like it's gonna rip off. So it's just not effective for grappling. I think maybe if you're doing like Muay Thai or something, it could be a little bit more effective. Yeah, you might get hit in the face, but if you're doing like a light sparring session, I think you're fine with the mask on.
Because like for the stand up, no issue.
Yeah,
it's once you get on the ground that it's like, all right, this is a little bit of a nuisance.
Right. Yeah. Especially if you have to do some sort of like grinding, not a grind, but not necessarily wrestling thing, but like if you're just trying to close the gap and be really really tight with your pressure, like it's just not gonna work.
Put your cheek on it, it's like slap.
Yeah, it's silly, but we had to do it, and
I was aware. I went once to your guys' open mats during the pandy.
Yeah, that's right, we did that, huh?
We did that.
I forgot about that.
There was a lot of things that we did once.
Like what?
Like Diego's karate lessons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Still waiting, by the way. You bought a gi.
You bought a gi.
You bought a gi.
Oh, this is going up on the clip. Diego, what up, dude? Thought you were gonna get your black belt already.
Okay. What else did we do just once?
Judo with him once, probably, right?
No, we didn't do judo. We just did karate, and then we were pretty consistent with the rolling.
You know what's odd is like when Omar got hurt, that's what killed him for some reason, because we were doing it before he got involved.
Yeah, I know, but people get busy, man. People get busy.
People get busy as a result of somebody getting injured.
People get busy irregardless.
Irregardless. Yeah.
Irregardless.
Yeah.
Some people, I don't know what else they do. They go to the beach. They tan. They
did that the other day. Not me, but you know who.
I was going to say, when did you go, you sneaky bastard?
Not me, but you know who went the other day.
So, yeah.
Came back and he was like, "Oh man, I'm really tired." I was like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, the sun does take it out of you, but
yeah, it does.
But you really also did nothing."
Yeah, which is kind of like me when I'm grilling.
Where's my jerky, bitch? You forgot my jerky. Was it good?
It's at home. It's good. I Ziploc. I specifically like Ziplocked away a few pieces.
Damn it.
Actually, the original batch is not finished yet, so
okay.
There is still hope. You'll try it. Don't worry.
You're gonna take it to the main.
No. I reserved the pieces, Brian. But no, it came out phenomenal.
What kind of meat?
Just basic like New York.
Okay.
So
was it expensive to make then?
No, it wasn't.
What's the process? How do you do this?
I smoked it for 4 hours.
Oh, I thought it would take longer. That's not too bad.
No, yeah, so 4 hours.
You have to keep an eye on it, or is your fancy ass
So
app,
that's what I was getting at, is the fact that I feel kind of useless is because I just push a button and then it's like, all right, like go fuck off. Let me do this and then I'll let you know when it's done. I
love that. That's the type of shit.
Like I don't even have to flip it or anything, dude. Like,
I need that kind of shit because I once in a while enjoy cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many other things I would rather do than to cook.
Yeah.
Especially the cleaning process too. So it's just like, if I can have something do you ever watch the Jetsons?
Yes.
They had Rosie, the fucking robot man. If I had something like that going on, I'd be like, oh my God.
Sandwich comes out her belly and
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be the greatest.
So the only thing about it that still makes me feel like Chef Boyardee and everything is the fact that like I still have to season the meat.
Yeah, but that's because you want it to taste a certain way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I seasoned it, I tenderized it.
What did you season it with?
I did some like chili flakes.
Oh, so like
real basic.
Nothing exotic.
Yeah, lime, salt, chili flake. And
did you look up like some sort of like proportion, or did you just like to taste?
So I was at the office and I was just bullshitting my last 30 minutes, like, man, like think about what I was gonna make for food. And I said, I got like these leftover steaks that like I need to like eat like now. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. And then I was talking to one of my employees and he was talking about, he was eating beef jerky.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if I can make that. So I went on the Traeger app and
Shout outs
yeah,
Traeger.
sponsor, please, because your shit's expensive.
Even your wood pellets.
Yeah. So no, actually, I get the Walmart brand Pit Boss. So I Google it, I find a recipe, but it says that you have to let that shit marinate a night before.
Yeah, you do if you
for,
want it.
for like deep
Maximum
flavors.
flavor, yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna wing it then, and I did it carne asada style, and I just like eyeballed it, and I thought I had fucked up by over seasoning it, but it came out.
Nice. But see, now imagine you do it overnight. Take some time with
Oh, it would have came out even if.
Yeah, you just
and
let
again, for my very first time, like jerking.
Yeah. Jerking it.
Jerking it, yeah, dude. For the very first time, because look, man, I'm not like the best barbecue grill master out there, but like I felt really fucking proud after.
Who is
this.
the best barbecue grill master?
Adrian.
That
dude knows how to get down, dude.
It's not Guy Fieri.
Him too. Oh, I thought you meant like in like that I know, like from my family.
No,
you know.
I mean, but sure.
Oh no, like yeah, Guy's Fieri, dude. That guy, dude. There's a reason why he's
him.
like on TV and
I
shit.
trust
dude.
a big boy to do things.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. Which
If my chef is skinny, get the fuck out of
which
here.
I love that Tom Segura bit where he talks about getting the latte.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, you want to try this like whatever? And it was like, you're massive, so you must know what's
Yeah,
good.
you know what's good.
Hook me up. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I don't want a skinny chef unless I want something healthy, you know? But if I want to like indulge,
Like,
I want a little meat.
okay,
on it.
but there are some people that are big and they don't really like good food. They just eat shit.
Who? Drop names.
I can't think of anyone famous, but I can think of like just big people on the street and be like,
Well, how do you know? These are strangers. How do you know what they know?
no. I remember. Okay, so I remember being in San Francisco airport,
It's faux.
SFO, yes, and
San Francisco,
going to the bar, having a drink before my flight.
naturally.
On my layover, and the guy that's sitting next to me was fucking massive, and this guy was eating tater tots. So I was
That's
like,
a classic, though. That's a good staple.
he was eating tater tots, tenders, the whole 9 yards.
All the fried stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, he's really enjoying them. Like he's eating them.
He's
like
making sounds.
he is. Yeah, he was making sounds, and I'm like, how fucking good are
Breathing heavy, I'm
they? Yeah.
sure.
I ordered them. They were dog shit.
Right.
All I could taste was like the batter and like oil.
But that's what he likes, clearly.
And that's
So-
where I had this epiphany. It was like, maybe just because he's big, don't mean that he knows good shit. He just likes fried stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, majority of the time, fried stuff is good.
Yeah, but why did this one taste like shit?
Maybe you usually don't eat fried stuff all that much, though.
Yeah.
I think you don't have those taste buds for it, which I found out recently. You do have quite a sweet tooth,
I do.
but I feel like you can turn it off.
Yeah. It's like bursts.
Yeah, like you'll be like, ooh, I want like a candy or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have said candy, you're like, I'm good. Whereas like, dude, once I start it, like I can't stop.
You know why though? It's because of the addictive personality. Because like I recognize it. It's like I have to limit myself.
Right, I get that too. I just like
It's more like I'm conscious about what I'm doing, so like I don't want to like let loose.
oh yeah. See, to me, it's like it's already here. You might as well just go through it so you don't get tempted tomorrow.
You know who my arch nemesis is?
Chocolate.
I want to look up her picture just so I can look at this bitch in the face when I say this.
Jesus.
Look up Little Debbie. Look that bitch up, please.
I thought we were talking about someone real here, but
I've been at war with this bitch. All right.
Lil Debs, huh?
Look up. I just need to look at her fucking pigtails and.
Yeah, she curates some delicious items.
Oh my god, dude! The oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
Are you get the fuck out of here.
There it is. That's the first one right there.
Dude.
Oatmeal cream.
Dude.
Whoa, there's the,
I would okay,
what's
so
the big pack? Is like a variety. I used to
No.
love the nutty buddies, dude.
no. Dude,
I
the
love-
cream pies. First of all, I love all cream pies, but this one in particular. Look at this fucking bitch, dude.
You're
when-
so angry.
I was. You know why I was pissed?
Oh, this
Let me
bitch.
tell you a little story.
What?
So when I was at camp with George, I remember
Of course.
I
it's
remember
with him.
I remember I snuck one of these bitches into my backpack.
Yeah.
And this one like camp counselor like took it out of my bag, ate it in front of me, and was like, "You think this belongs here?" And ever since then, dude, I've been having to eat them in hiding. and I remember in college with my roommate Liam, we walked down to the local Don Quixote and I saw these on display, and we each got 3 boxes and we ate 3 boxes in one hit.
Bro, that's 36. That's 36.
Well, I mean, we
cream pies.
shared, but then like the other roommates and stuff.
I thought it was just you two.
Well, I mean, there's Patrick, and then there was like the visitors. Okay, maybe I ate 24. All right, I don't want to claim that I ate 36 because I feel like people would judge me.
That's a lot. I mean, you had to be.
I was chunky in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's a funny picture. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
But okay, so this seems to be like the group of little Debbie's here. I haven't had any of these.
Oh, the marshmallow pies! Get the fuck out.
I've had the donut sticks.
The zebra cake.
I've had those.
Jesus, dude. I'm telling you, little Debbie is a fucking whore, dude. She sells herself out
Devil
in these.
squares. Holy
Dude, the orange cream cakes.
Those are-
Shut the front door, dude. Hold the queso. Like that one is fucking awesome, dude.
I've never had that one.
Really?
I've never had the orange cream one.
Well, we'll get a pack. Okay. So when I was at
You've
the
had a Swiss roll, right?
no, I have not.
Oh, really? I used to get down some Swiss rolls.
So when I was at the Sam's Club today, I almost bought us the pack of the Dunkaroos, but I was like, dude, like
Yeah, but-
knowing this now, like I'm glad I didn't buy it because we would have not done the pod. We would have just like
we
ate
just-
the entire box and
just
then
would've-
just been dying on the couch, like fuck.
I just been just chewing on in the mic. Yeah.
I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah, get another one. Yeah, dude, I grew up with what's it called? Little Debbie. But what were the ding dongs? Ding dongs too. What Hostess, right?
Little Debbie slide those
Yeah. But Hostess had a little line of their own. Hostess had a little line of their own.
Just lemon bars. Dude.
Those two.
Oh my pogo jumping Jesus.
How were you skinny? Were you just like always working out then?
Pretty much. I was doing 3 different sports growing up.
So you could still eat that stuff and just
Yeah. And it was mostly because I think my parents just wanted me out of the house. But
like we see the desserts. We gotta get it. You want him to end up like George over there?
dude, all right, so it's funny you bring that up. So when my like friends would visit at the house and they would just raid the pantry.
Oh yeah, I know one of them.
One time my dad like pulled me into his like the home office and he goes, "Que no les dan de comer en sus casas, okay?" It's like, do I need to talk to their parents?
Yeah.
Like, are they not getting fed? Like, why are they coming here and eating all my shit?
Dude, dads are so like that because I remember when I'd have friends over and we would eat because my dad would buy like the little Debbie stuff too, and
She's a whore, dude. I'm telling you.
he would buy the
She's
box.
everywhere.
He would buy the box and then, thinking like, oh, it'll last like the week or whatever. And he'd come home.
The week?
He'd come home. He's like, there's one left. And I was like, we saved it for you.
Oh my god,
Dude, he gets so pissed. But that's
Oh.
why he got fat because now,
Because little Debbie was
'Cause he-
just
well,
throwing her fucking cream pies
right,
everywhere,
but he
dude.
continued that tradition. And see, I was actually saving him from gaining all the weight. But now since there's no one in there that's eating that,
Oh, sorry, Brian. You're the Samaritan over here.
yeah, he's eating all of it.
Oh my god, dude, little Debbie. It's like, first of all, the marketing.
She's a whore.
She looks so innocent. She and her eyes are like beaming towards yours, where it's like, just pick me up.
But notice how she's looking up.
Exactly. She's beaming up. She's like, pick me up. Like please pick me up. Like, and you're just like, oh, you look so good with all that cream and the pie, you know, like.
This is going somewhere different. I'm thinking.
I mean, I'm a kid, you know. I'm looking at my taste buds are bursting.
Sure. I feel like some of those bursting a little bit. There's a deep connection there.
Dude. Rule 34. Rule 34 means that if anything out there exists, that means there's a porn about it.
What?
So
wait, this is a real thing?
Is there Little Debbie porn out there? And if not, how 34. Have I not found it?
Wait, I'm looking up Rule 34.
Yeah, you didn't know this?
No, Rule 34 is an internet maxim which asserts that internet pornography exists concerning every conceivable topic. The concept is commonly depicted as fan art.
You didn't know this?
No.
Dude, look up anything.
How did you come across Rule 34? And why anything? Wait, before we get there, why is it even called Rule 34?
That, I don't know.
Okay, so let's go to the origin here. Rule 34 originated from a 2003 webcomic captioned Rule Number 34. There's a porn of it, no exceptions, which was drawn by Peter Morley Suter to depict his shock at seeing Calvin and Hobbes. Yes, I do remember this parody porn. The image of Peter Morley's comic strip was soon forgotten, but the caption instantly became popular, and since then the phrase has been adapted into different syntactic versions and even used as a verb.
Yeah, Rule 34 it, dude.
Okay, so
I was going to say,
Little
look
Debbie
up
porn.
Yeah, so, oh my God, we're going for it. All right.
Yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? Little
Debbie, Rule 34.
Okay, so we're not like going straight for the
yeah.
Little Debbie.
The NSA is honest, dude.
Rule 34. Well, this is a free country.
At least they, oh my God, dude.
Dude, okay, wait, zebra cakes.
What?
All right, which one am I clicking? Just the first one?
I don't know.
I kind of want to go zebra cakes.
I'm afraid.
Kind of want to go zebra cakes. For legal, we need to point out that this site. Click. This looks so old school, by the way.
I was
this
about to
website.
say, yeah.
This looks
like funnyjunk.com or something.
I'm an adult.
I was gonna say, try not to come. Jesus, what is this?
Oh, this is like one of those.
What is going on?
Well, the bottom right.
That's what that's what I was looking at. I was like, what? That's like.
I mean, yeah, cool.
Oh, I don't.
I'm just gonna go straight to the top here. Let's see if we same website.
What is going on there?
Which one?
Like zoom in.
Which one?
In the middle. Just any. What? Those are tattoos? No, not up.
Yeah, these are tattoos. Oh, Little Debbie, like, whoa.
With the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy?
Hell yeah. Okay, well.
That's a tattoo.
He's giving it to Little Debbie right here. He's giving it to her.
Who gets this done, dude?
Dude, I imagine a lot in Arkansas. Maybe even Louisiana.
Because I have seen some weird tattoos from people of that region. Like I remember seeing a guy that had like a bunny on his belly button that was like bending over, and the bunny's asshole was the belly button. Yeah,
classy.
Yeah,
classy. That is a man that any woman would be glad to take home to her parents.
Because it'd be like, show him your tattoo.
Yeah. Like,
he's like, I don't know.
He's like, I love rabbits.
It's like, or like he shows up on the first date. It's like, hey, you guys got a bunny.
Let me show you.
Mine. Yeah. Oh my God,
Dad would love that.
How would he react? Okay, so say it's your daughter. Would you be like, this kid's got a sense of humor, or you'd be like, what kind of sick fuck are you?
I would probably, sweetheart, this man's going places.
College ain't one of them. Yeah, but he's going places.
He's definitely not.
He's not taking you with him. Yeah.
He's not part of the Ivy League, but he is going places.
He's on a league of his own.
Yeah, league of his own, and good job, really. Just way to knock it out of the park with this one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But I love that Louis C.K. bit where he goes like, I feel so bad for girls growing up because they have to go through like a blizzard of bad dicks to finally reach the one they like. And I love that. And Ajit's like going through a blizzard. He's like, oh my, he's like, oh,
Yeah.
this hit me in the eye. What the fuck?
That's so funny because Joe Rogan would say hurricane of dicks.
Is that premise stealing?
I don't know who said it first.
That is true. I'm about to send you the deep dive stuff to your text, just so I have them.
Sandy, my way.
Now, one of them, like I said, I feel like you may have seen both in the past because I feel like they're old, but I had such a good time looking at them during my recent dive research.
Recent dive research.
Why won't it let me send it to you?
I don't know. I think I got something. I think I got a live one here. Got a live here. I got a live here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could pull it up. On
Pull
the
it
pooty.
up.
Let me put it up on the pooty. On the pooty.
The first one, I told you what it was two, I'm assuming Army cadets wrestling. The first one.
Okay.
And one was just like, you know what? I'm obviously losing. If we're out at war, there's no holding back.
Okay, here we go. Let's put some volume. Let's make this big. And let's just press play. Oh. So they're like legit fighting. It's not like
Who won? Who won? That guy had great control, by the way.
control of his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, he had great control of his dick.
He won the fight.
Yeah.
The other guy tapped.
It's they're in the military, man. Like, there are no, I mean, they have rules of war, but really, if it's war,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when are they going to allow this in BJJ since it's the
They would never allow it because
it's the most applicable martial art for the streets, they say. Show me the dick defense. What do I have to do to make my dick stronger like that? Do I have to hang weights?
well, he was fucking up because he wasn't controlling
His arms?
yeah.
He was still allowed. He was still able to. Wait, who was punching?
Well, the other guy was kind of punching, but it wasn't it wasn't a good guillotine. Two, if it was sunk deep enough and he was actually pulling him in, the guy wouldn't have any space to get his arms in between to grab said dick. If the guard is closed and you're locking in tight, like, he's not gonna get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for the other.
It's funny. I used to do dirty shit when I was a white belt in closed guard. If I couldn't, or if they were mounted on me, if I couldn't get them off, I would literally, like, with my thumb really, like, hard, and I would jab it in their ribs.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
So it'd be like they'd be like, ah, fuck, and then they would create the
Yeah.
space that I needed, and then I would fucking get out. Because if it's a real fight,
If it's a real
fight, yeah.
I get it. All right. Next dive. Now, I had mentioned to you before, if you ever played GTA and you accidentally hit a pedestrian, they tend to fight you,
Yeah,
right?
if I bet, yeah. Is it Chicago or New York? God, why do they fight like that? that totally did look like it. Wait a minute. For no reason. He just straight up was like, "Oh, you're here too. I'm gonna hit you."
I think he just had so much momentum going. He was like, "I'm fucking everyone
no
up."
reason.
He was like,
You think it's like a racial thing? He saw another black guy and he's like, "I'm just
"Oh,
gonna
maybe,
hit this
bro."
guy." Like,
Well, we don't know how that fight started to begin with.
yeah, I want to know more. Why do they happen like this? I get why, like, oh, like you weren't there to see the start of it, but wait till the end, and then afterwards, maybe ask around, be like, "Hey, so what happened here? Give me some context, because this is going on the internet."
Yeah,
You know,
that is
like,
true. Yeah.
like I would be doing that. I don't really film though.
I don't like being the one filming either.
Yeah, I like taking it all in. Then I can make up my own story later.
Yeah, but nowadays it's
You know what?
pics or it didn't happen.
Let's make up the story. What happened here?
Yeah, all right. Well, so I'm assuming. Let's roll from the beginning. one more
Okay,
time.
roll from the beginning. Let me
And then pause.
enlarge.
Or no, you just see them duking out. All right, pause. So what I'm assuming is, I don't think any of them have cars. So they either bumped into each other on the crosswalk. One was going in opposite directions, and the other one didn't either say he was sorry, or
Right.
wasn't a gentleman about it, or was like, "Hey, look where you're going." Like ego versus ego.
Right.
That's what I'm assuming is how it started. Or do you think that like
Seeing hazards though. What's up with these hazards? You don't think maybe one of them was in the car, but this guy is kind of peeking. There's
If
so
they
much
were-
to dissect here.
But
The hazards are on. Wait, what if, check this out. I'm thinking white dude drives white car. He doesn't really give the right of way to pedestrian. Pedestrian talks mad shit. He hops out, but has the wherewithal to say, you know what, I'm going to throw on the hazards. Pops out. They start duking it out. Homeboy is like, this is my shot, my opportunity to just start seeing what's in that glove box, and just starts doing his thing. And this was all a setup by this man right here.
Yeah, so he's like, "Hey, don't worry, I'll take the fall for it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll pretend to let him beat me up for a bit."
Yeah, exactly. And as a result, this guy kind of has an idea of what's happening. So watch, let's roll the tape. He's like, "Oh, this is a setup. This is a setup. See how? Wait. Watch. Let's go back because this guy right here is watching the guy that was peeking
he's the
into the
lookout.
car.
He's the lookout.
He was peeking into the car. Look."
So you're saying the
Look,
white guy?
Look at him.
Oh,
He's right there. He was looking. He's peeking, right? And so when the white guy gets near him, he's like, I see what's going on. Boom!
Yep. He was like, "Fuck you for being involved."
Yeah, and now look.
And he's like, "All right, mission abort. Covers blown."
Right.
Solid police work, Brian.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
I feel like I now know how policemen dissect these half-ass videos.
Yeah.
I think we did a solid job.
Splendid job. I feel like we should have people email us videos that we need to dissect.
That would be great. Send
be
us
great.
videos with no context.
Yes.
with no
Ooh,
context.
That'd be great. No context. We guess, and then we could do a follow-up in which they're
Are we right or wrong?
Yeah, are
Yeah.
we right or wrong? Ooh.
So
Good
please.
segment. Good segment. morningdrinkers@gmail.com, obviously. I think it's Morning Drinkers, right? Or is it Morning Drinkers Podcast?
Morning Drinkers Podcast.
Okay, Morning Drinkers Podcast at gmail. I'll fucking put it in there for
We'll
sure.
throw it in there.
But
Please.
yeah, that'd be great. We
Send
could just
us-
dissect something.
Send us some deep dives.
Yeah.
Send us your dives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know I'm not the only one memeing out there. I just do it professionally. And I say that because I literally get paid. Because I'm doing it at work. So.
And on the job. on the job. Yeah.
Which,
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying that it has. By the way, look at that subreddit name. Street Martial Arts.
Beautiful.
It's a great dive. I have so much fun on it.
Look at this guy's face. Oh, so both of them are from Street Martial Arts.
Yes, both of
That's
them are from
great.
Street Martial Arts.
One of my favorites is still a Brooke.
Oh, go to
Chaos.
the chat because I had sent that one as well.
Okay. This is a meme though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can just further enlarge this. Can I further enlarge preview? Nope. Come on. For real? All right. White, Asian, Hispanic, Black, all community crime together. This is what he sort of died for.
Because I think like he had a
just-
speech where like in a dream
I just love this right
he,
here.
he it's something about this, right? Like
Yeah.
all of us together working together,
I mean, we're all human in the end.
right?
We all bleed the same red blood.
Except if you're like reptilian or something.
Oh, you into that?
I'm not into it, but it's been bombarding my YouTube feed recently
But-
for some reason.
No. What's the reason? You have definitely some sort of weird history.
You watch one Alex Jones video, and
Yeah,
then
it's the best.
it's because he was on Flagrant.
I know. I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see it either, but I clicked on a clip.
Have they taken it down yet?
No. So I clicked on a clip and then I got called out for work. And when I came back, I wanted to watched the clip, watched the clip, and my feed was just like, "Are you reptilian, dude?" The ads I get on YouTube are so fucking weird, man. Again, you watch one video and then the ad is like, "Are you afraid to be a Republican?" And it's like, whoa, like first of all, I'm neither. Like,
Yeah, you're like not at all. Actually,
yeah,
they're gun-toting Americans.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd feel great about it. But let me ask you then: do you think the reason it hasn't been taken down because the first time he was on the flagrant, it got taken down rather quickly?
But it's I think there's just like a filter that like on YouTube or these sites that if the name or the words Alex Jones pop up, they just
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He hasn't been taken down yet. Do you
maybe
think,
it's down already. I don't know.
Well, we'll look it up right now. But do you think if it isn't, the reason is because the flagrant called them out on it? Because they did. They're like, "Oh, you took it down." He didn't say anything. He didn't do anything that's too crazy. Or do you think because based on like the clips, the trailer, so to speak, of him being on there, he goes crazy to the point where it's like, this man's clearly mentally unstable. Who cares if he says some shit that's potentially conspiratorially true? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That they're like, fuck it. No one's going to take him seriously. Look at this man. Like, we'll just leave it up this time.
Oh my god, dude. Maybe I don't
Right?
know.
Let's see if it's up. Let's see if it's up.
Let's see if it's up. And the reason like I kind of cringe at it at that statement right now is because at
He's
work,
been right. He's been right, though.
No. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is that like at work, I had mentioned to you that some of my employees can't escape the heydays of the 80s. So they go on these conspiracy theories.
Still there.
Still there. Wow. And like, for example, one that they continuously talk about is the whole AIDS.
Oh, it was.
And they're tying it to COVID now.
Oh, like this is this generation's AIDS kind of thing?
Pretty much. But like, why is that? Like, only because homosexuality is tolerated now compared to like back then, that like only recently there has been 2 people that have been cured for HIV. And like it's because for COVID they came out with a vaccine like within a year.
Yeah.
So why is it that like it took forever for them to make a hit one for the HIV?
So their thing is like for all that time they were still trying to wipe out gays.
That's what he says. So he
Right.
says like they didn't give a fuck about the gays back then, so they're like, oh, let's just let them die out, see what happens. And
But-
like, now it's like everyone's gay. So like
Okay,
so
we'll
all
start
right, now
curing them.
Yeah.
But see, that's funny because according to another friend, and I've heard this conspiracy before.
So this isn't just him. Like other people have said this before.
Oh yeah, about the HIV for sure.
Uh-huh.
But I'm talking in regards to the coof. A lot of black people that are like conspiratorial believe that this was created to wipe them out.
He brought this up. Well, he brings up not just black people. He was like, this is meant for like us Latinos too, like
Right, but mostly black people because the
Tuskegee experiments and everything.
No, that because that I mean, one, that is legit, but two, because this virus is odd and it has already been shown that vitamin D does help protect and like fucks up like defends this virus, defends you, helps your immune system, fucks up this virus. I'm fucking but
Can't say that anymore.
sorry, I'll bleep it out. Anyway, what I'm alluding to is that it is actually very well known that people that have a lot of melanin have a harder time absorbing vitamin D. So they actually are usually vitamin D deficient. So the ones that actually have problems with COVID tend to be vitamin D deficient.
Okay.
So that's why that's like their conspiracy. Like this was created to wipe us out.
My employees don't say that. Why?
Well, maybe they're not a hit. Maybe they're not put on. You got to put them up on game, dog.
Well,
Hit them with some knowledge, dude.
hit them with some knowledge. Well, I'm really glad. Well, I only got.
I don't buy into it.
It's just like fuck. Dude, I just don't want to. Like, first of all, I don't like having these conversations with my employees to begin with because
This should be a line.
there should be a line, and it's also like. Because what if like I completely offend them with like the way I think? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you want a paycheck or what?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, That's why it's so hard to keep that like employee-employer relationship. Just like
Yeah, my dad, he told me, because he's been a manager for some, like the entire time I've known him, my entire life.
obviously, all right.
And he doesn't hang out at all with any of his coworkers really because he likes to keep that boundary there.
Yeah, I wrote a piece about that kind of a while back here, just so you can know what's in my head
It's in Oliver's head.
when it comes to work.
When it comes to work.
I'm only also this is like practice for me because I gotta.
You got a show?
Well, the one on the 17th that I have.
Yeah, that I plugged it.
You plugged it in.
I'd be plugging it. We'll plug it again. Verbatim books.
Yeah, work. There's a limit to how close friends from work should be. There are people who keep one sane during the dread of long working days. Folks who share memes and joke in between meetings. See, they complain about the superior bureaucracy, but I keep things professional and maintain my distance, but keep it amicable. I decline post-work drinks, and when the week ends, I'm extinct, see, because the only thing intimate that I've shared is my dislike for laid edges on blonde women's hair. But work comes first when your pocketbook thirsts. So I drop those in the way of getting my guap because I play for keeps, and I'll take what belongs to me. Because Tony Montana said it best, in this country, you got to make the money first. Yeah.
Work.
Work.
He said it better than Rihanna.
Work.
Yeah, because that's just redundant.
In like in the middle of that song, she goes there, like no thought, like
Yeah.
she, I think there was like in the early
She was sipping on that Barbados rum, dude. Let me tell you that.
or cough syrup. Is that what the rum is in Barbados? I've never been.
No, but we've had that one of the best rums that I always buy.
The plantation.
One from Barbados.
Barbados.
Yeah.
I honestly, every time I hear the word Barbados, I just think of Futurama, because of
I don't remember that.
you've seen the show Futurama.
Plenty of times. I just don't remember. reference.
Jamaican cat. What's his name?
With the glasses.
Hermes.
I think that is his name.
Right? Is it?
No,
No.
that's the squid guy, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Point is, Jamaican guy.
Yeah.
There's one where they go to like the Olympics,
Yeah.
and he's doing like the limbo or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
the limbo race, and his like arch nemesis was Barbados Slim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I actually don't remember that, but
you don't look up Barbados Slim just so you know
Barbados Slim.
Barbados Slim, and I just remember
I think I
like
closed.
like him being his arch nemesis, and then everybody being like, "Well, you can beat this guy." He was like, "But he's from Barbados."
Barbados Slim.
Barbados Slim.
Barbados. I just remember Fry, Bender, and Leah.
Yeah, one eye.
Yeah. This is Barbados
I see
Slim.
it was Barbados Slim.
Here's the race that you speak of. I see you're still able to limbo under the bar of fashion sense. Yeah, see, he's got the glasses. See, I remember him. This show, it's funny because I used to watch it almost nightly on Adult Swim because it was on very late at night, and I would always
Stay up
had a
late.
horrible habit of falling asleep with the TV on. I would just put it on a timer, and this is the show that I would fall asleep to. But as a result, I don't really remember much because I wasn't really paying attention.
Because you were
fully.
falling asleep.
Yeah, I was falling asleep too. But it was comforting, and actually, I have thrown it on a couple times.
You just fall asleep.
No, like if I'm doing something, but I don't want music, I want something. I've thrown it on, and it's like, oh yeah, this is like nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I still don't really pay attention much to it. Like once in a while, I'll pay attention. Like, oh, that's funny. But
Yeah. Honestly,
but it's not like South Park.
This
funny.
is one of those shows where like you could throw it on, it's in the background. If you were to glance at it, you'll maybe laugh.
Yeah.
Or you're like, oh, that's clever, and then
Yeah.
you're
That's
fucking
it.
off doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good background show.
Exactly.
Now
I'm sure the creators would love that.
Yeah, now yeah. I really wish they would have played this at like, for example, dentist offices. Where
My
like
dentist office doesn't even have a TV. What?
every dentist office I've been to has some TV and they're playing like some stupid kids movie.
In the trailer?
In the trailer? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't go to.
A dentist in a trailer?
I need to switch dentists, don't I?
Yeah.
I need to switch dentists.
Your dentist is in a trailer? Is it a new dentist? Is it like in a new facility? Is it some guy in it, like it is Winnebago?
It's an old family friend.
Well,
I should hit up George.
Yeah, I was gonna
should
say,
hit up George.
you gotta hit up someone that's
Yeah.
actually practicing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been practicing 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
But in a trailer.
I'm gonna hit up George.
Hit up George.
I'm gonna hit up George.
He's been a guest here, so other people.
He saw my X-rays,
Saw your X-rays. They said they weren't horrible,
but
but they said they weren't horrible.
no. What else did he say
I think I sent you what he said. Fuck, I can try to go back to it.
about the wisdom teeth? Huh?
Okay, I honestly, George has told me conflicting things about wisdom teeth, and in my own little research, I found out that you don't really have to get them pulled out.
You don't, but I think they're causing my teeth to shift more.
My wisdom teeth caused my teeth to shift, and I had braces for like 3 months, remember? But only in the bottoms, and then they're still there. Everything's good. They haven't shifted.
I mean, okay. I mean, maybe I could still. I mean, I don't
Just
have any
get bottom
pain.
braces.
Well, no, it's the top one.
Then get top braces.
Like both of them are. I don't
Get
want,
braces.
I don't want braces. I want Invisalign.
Get Invisalign. Do something about it. But
I know, but fix that
Yeah,
shit because it's getting
please.
really uncomfortable
Yeah.
to watch.
it's like people that win the lottery and don't fix their teeth.
It's this fucking tooth in particular. It's like really like doing its own thing.
See, I've heard from the opposite sex that certain girls kind of look for certain imperfections and flaws, and that
They like it.
minor teeth flaws
Yeah.
are kind of cute.
Right.
Hit us back. Let us know if that's legit.
That's just some bullshit they tell you.
Yeah. Because I've had straight teeth my whole life. So
Well, congratulations.
I know it's great. So like I've always had like the compliment of like, oh, your teeth are like really straight. That's cool. But like I've had some homies that have had like certain,
Like this.
yeah, it's nothing major, and they're like, oh, like it gives them character.
Right.
Like, oh, it's like
Well-
the character. It's like the little defining characteristic about them.
But check this out. If I start talking like this, then it's
It makes sense because it's like you Brits don't even care about
yeah,
your
we
teeth.
don't, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're
So-
just from over there.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes you interesting as it is.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm British. Keep
British
it.
Brian.
Just gonna keep it that way. Fuck it.
British Brian. You've been British Brian, Brazilian Brian. I've been trying to squeeze in a Czech Brian
Okay.
for our next Europe trip.
Dude. I've been throwing in French Brian recently. I've been doing a lot of
That's not very like you.
no, but it's kind of fun.
It's something you're trying
I'm
out.
just trying out, just like
Maybe
you
some
know?
French lessons.
Yeah, I've been mimicking the French accent
France.
a little bit, but I do actually. So my barber yesterday mentioned because we were talking. He told me he's like, dude, I'm going to Europe next year, and I was like, sick. And then I said, I think the next trip I want to do is
Your barber's a dude?
Yeah, he's a baby dude.
Baby dude.
Yeah, Bruce isn't banging any baby
Oh.
dudes. Yeah. No, he's a dude. I know yours is a girl,
Yeah.
but see, most barbers aren't women.
Keep going.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I told him that the next spot I wanted to go to was Japan, right? But he,
Down under.
or yeah, exactly, or down under. And he told me I didn't follow up, but he said that the Japanese aren't letting anybody in right now.
They're not.
Yeah,
They're not. The Olympics in Tokyo is only for Japanese residents. And they're
and obviously the other athletes
And
from
the
around the
other
world, because I
athletes.
was like, otherwise just
Yeah.
a Japanese sport.
no, and other athletes, but like no spectators. Only Japanese residents can be
Right.
spectators.
And he was saying that for some reason, they're only allowing their citizens to be vaccinated by Pfizer.
I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
he said
Interesting.
that's the only one they are allowing, like not Moderna, not Johnson & Johnson, just Pfizer. And I was like, that's very, uniform, which is something they're known
Something
for.
they really like.
Yeah.
Something they really like.
Uniformity is the name of the game over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he told me that. So when he said that, I was like, well, I wonder when they're going to start allowing people to come in. And obviously, if that's the case, then I guess down under.
Because I want to go to Nintendo Land,
I want to
dude.
go to Japan. Japan.
Yeah, but the Nintendo Land is there.
Tenderloin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But listen, Now this takes it back as well. Whoa.
Shooting off all barrels.
Yeah, this takes it back a little bit because if either or aren't feasible right now, this was the other spot, and this was a spot that I wanted to go to prior to when we took our trip. Croatia.
Croatia.
And maybe even all the eastern ones, Budapest, Hungary.
Yes.
You know,
My
Mother Russia.
my parentals did Hungary and Austria and
They did Eastern Europe then.
Eastern
I
Europe.
thought they were going to go to Croatia as well.
I think they did. And
He's like, sucked.
no, they have only great things to say
I'm
about
sure.
it. Yeah. And Adrian, my cousin,
Yeah.
he studied abroad in Prague.
Oh, I see. We got to go to Prague.
And he says that okay, and this is like 2006.
Super
dude.
artsy over there.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I can't. I don't know what it's like 2006 compared to now.
It's a whole different world, man.
Or not 2006, like 2010. But the point is like
15
that
years?
it was like fuck, dude. That it was like that fucking awesome back then. That,
Yeah.
Imagine now, dude. Fuck, dude.
See? And I think we can go to those places.
I think Prague has like the best beer or something like that. Like,
Sure.
just another
Yeah.
reason to go. Fuck, I'm burpy. Oh yeah.
I mean, carbonated beverages, dude. How's the lemon one?
I like it better than the Manger.
Really? Mm-hmm. I like the tangerine, although I do
Honestly,
need to break the seal.
Go for it. What do you got brewing this weekend? No gigs?
No, man, I turned down the gig. I have a friend in town. She's visiting the one that I married her and her husband.
Oh.
I had breakfast with her this morning. She's in town for her sister's wedding. And then, what? Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna say continue then.
Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do a video for Maracuya. We have a show coming up in July. I believe it's the 17th. I believe, but can't quote me. And so more details to follow. So we're gonna do another promo video here. I think tomorrow. Tonight, supposed to have like a. I'm saying this kind of low just in case. No, she won't be able to hear it. My neighbor yesterday or 2 days ago was like, "Hey, what are you doing on Friday?" And I was like, "I don't really have any plans, right?" And she's like, "Oh, we're doing a going away. Yeah, we're doing a going away thing for the people downstairs that are moving out." And I was like, "Dude, I don't really fucking know them." She's like, "At 6:30, see you there." I was like, "God damn it! Like,
Okay.
I don't want to go."
See, I low-key envy how nice like your complex is.
Yeah.
Where like people want to get involved with each other.
Yeah, I don't.
I know you don't. But check this out. As a person that like likes community.
I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone.
So you remember my old complex in Hawaii?
Yeah.
So the people that lived under me, I remember when it was the Mayweather fight. No, it was Pacquiao versus,
Pacquiao Mayweather?
I think it was Pacquiao Mayweather. And they're Filipinos, so they're like,
Pacquiao.
yeah. So,
I'm going to throw a wrench in this party.
yeah. So I just remember they were having like a potluck and people from other units were going to their door. So I was like, oh, maybe this is one of those things where like, hey, like we're
weren't invited.
we're pay-per-viewing the fight, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like walking to the laundry room, but in reality I'm taking peeks.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, like, come see the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but like, I don't want to like come empty-handed for the potluck.
Yeah.
Like, let me.
Here's some laundry.
And I was like, let me go to the store and and then come back. She goes, oh no, just give me like $15.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like first of all, like I've never like had to pay a cover to go and see
Into someone's house.
Yeah, to go in someone's house,
Yeah,
especially
unless it was haunted.
Yeah. So
Am I going to see a ghost in this thing?
so I legit was like, can I just peek inside first before I commit? Like if I was like going
see if I want to see if I really like this spot.
like if it were a club or something, like, hey, hold my jacket at the door, dude. Like, I'll be right back.
Don't even
Dude.
give me the ticket.
I just remember I peeked in and I was like, you know what? Like, I'll just go watch it upstairs.
How offensive.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's kind of what I feel like I might want to do, especially because, like I said, I'm a little hungover. I just want to chill here, order some food,
Yeah.
and do dick.
You really think they're gonna be like, hey man, we missed you at the going away party?
Well, the people that are leaving aren't, because they'll be gone.
Exactly.
My neighbor's gonna be like, "Why weren't you there?" And I'll be like, "Because I don't want to."
Just be straight up. I was like, you know what? I was really hungover.
Yeah. Dude, my other neighbor, like I don't know, like a few doors down, we shared a drink. Me, another neighbor, and then Cubby. We shared a drink a while back already, like probably a couple months ago. And I think it was Wednesday. he was like, "Hey, when are we gonna have another drink? Let's have another beer or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool." And he's like, "Tomorrow," which was yesterday evening. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." But I knew I already had a gig. I was like, "I'm not gonna make it, right?" So I just never followed through.
I was gonna say, do you guys have like each other's numbers, like neighbor number 3?
No, I think his name is Ben. I don't even remember.
Oh man, yeah. Like I remember
I'm so bad, man. Like,
at my old complex, like my neighbors that like they were, because it was mostly old people, like the younger cats that would move in. We would see each other and be like, "Hey man, like let's have a beer or something." I would save, like they would tell me their name, I would save it, and it'd be neighbor number 5.
yeah.
And we would see each other, like, "Hey man, like text me," and be like, "Oh fuck, what neighbor were you?" Like
Yeah.
I forgot what number you were. Yeah.
Dude, like, I know this line of thinking is stupid, but it's just like, hey, listen, if we don't already know each other already,
I'm all friended up.
yeah,
I don't need any more friends.
Yeah, that's like how I am, dude. That's really how I am. I was like, listen, if I haven't met you already, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm chill.
What if he's like really awesome? What if he's one of the boys?
I don't think so, dude. They're both married with kids.
So I was gonna say that one encounter you had with Cubby, did you guys talk about afterwards? Like that guy was fucking weird, or
No, they were really nice. They were cool, and actually,
how did it start?
Uh,
Were you guys down there grilling or something?
No, we were. I was grilling actually, so I was kind of going back and forth, and it was the downstairs neighbor and the upstairs neighbor. They get together periodically to just like have a couple
Chit-chat.
drinks at the little barbecue area. There's the patio table, and as I was walking back, we were chit chatting here and there, and one of the guys offered me a drink or a beer, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm already drinking mezcal right now. I don't really want to have beer." And the downstairs guy was like, "Dude, I love mezcal," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's like cool, you know?"
He's like, "Bring your bottle."
Yeah, and so then I come back up here. Cubby and I are chilling. We're just drinking, and then I was like, "Oh, come help me with the food down at the grill. We're gonna bring it back, right?" So as we go down there, that's when I just introduced them to Cubby. Also, because I had forgotten one of their names, so it was like
good things.
yeah.
Like, "Hey, this is Cubby."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so then, he says that. And when I come back, the guy, the downstairs neighbor, he was like, "Hey," and he has a glass of mezcal. He's like, "Here, have it," and then he gives one to Cubby too. And so of course we're like, "All right."
We're roped in.
Yeah. So we shoot the shit for a little bit, and they're chill. Downstairs neighbor was a musician. He did some touring in Europe, and I think a little bit like all over the world a little bit. I think his wife is Russian. And
She's an agent.
she might. And then the other guy actually is Danish,
He's an agent.
but he didn't have an accent until after a few more drinks, and all of a sudden I was like, "Oh, there it is!" Like now you could tell you're not from here.
Yeah.
And it was cool, and like we were like nerding out because the upstairs one, he's like a bit of a gamer, and I was telling him that I had gotten into like certain video games, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna love this. Check this." So it was like cool, but also at the same time, I was like, I mean, you guys are a little, a bit older, married with the kids. I'm not gonna be able to relate with you on that level.
Oh, I didn't know they were older. I thought they were like our age.
No, one of them's like 40. The other one I think is like 38.
See, when there's like a 8 to 10 year difference,
Yeah.
you can kind of feel the generation gap.
Yeah, and it was okay, but it was like I was definitely like the young one, and we were able to relate a little bit. But I know what it's like from friends that are my age that are married with kids. That is like, dude, there's a huge disconnect between my life and your life.
And that's how I feel with my neighbors, because
Yeah.
in my little cul-de-sac, everyone's married with kids.
Yeah,
So like,
and honestly, they all fucking envy me, dude. Even my aunt and uncle from the last week's party. My uncle, who's not the blood, it's my aunt that I'm actually related to. So her husband,
Yeah.
he's like, dude,
you're doing it right.
he's like, dude, are you just like, do you have a new one every day?
that's the thing, because that's the only thing they really give a fuck about.
Yeah, and then he's like, listen, I fucked up.
He's like, I know she's your aunt. You love her. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
just know, I'm not happy.
He's just like, and then obviously like doing what I do, like I could drink on. He's like, dude, you drink on the job, you meet all these women. He's like, you're living the dream, aren't you? He's like, you got your own place by yourself. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh my God. He's like, you could see that he's like, motherfucker.
See, like
I'm living his dream right now.
See, and that's okay. So it's funny because I heard that growing up from every uncle.
Everybody.
But what I'm saying is like that's such like an uncle, like
it is,
because obviously your aunt. So like it's like such a like an uncle like way of thinking.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm not your dad.
Right.
Let me tell you how I really feel.
Yeah. And he's just unloading, dude.
Yeah. That's why like little uncle jokes at the dinner table I find so hilarious.
They're the best.
Where it's like the cute waitress. It's like hitting him, not hitting, but like, just being friendly with the uncle, but he's taking it like a certain way.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, like who's gonna pay? Like him or her? Is like, well, she has all my credit cards, so like she took everything.
It's like I'm kind of putting it out there without putting it out there. I'm dying right now. The bitch is murdering me.
I love that Kevin Hart bit where he talks about like guys that walk around with no pockets. It's like that's a guy that has given up on life completely.
That's a good one actually. I do remember that.
Yeah,
that's a good bit.
It was like, what kind of guy doesn't have pockets? It's like, you need those.
Yeah.
It's like, you know who doesn't have pockets? The guy that the wife took everything. It's like, why do I need pockets? You took everything.
Yeah, man. It was funny because I think of those moments because sometimes when I'm like, fuck, dude, like life's hard, Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, I'm living someone's dream right now.
But yeah,
living someone dream right now.
Yeah, it makes you feel a little bit better about how you're doing your everyday life. But it also kind of puts in mind of like, why didn't you just do what you wanted? Like,
dude, well, that's and that's what I say, like, because I was asked other follow-up questions, and it was just like, well, I just do what I want. Like everything I do is just, it's got to be worth it.
A reflection of how I'm feeling.
Yeah, and it's just got to be worth it to me altogether. And then even my other cousin, she was just like, dude, you look great. She's like, she was probably just being nice, but she was like, you look like you're fucking 19. It looks like you haven't aged. And I was like, thank you. I mean, our other cousin right here is 19, and I definitely don't look like I'm her age, but I was like, cool. I like that. And then the other uncle, a different one was just like, dude, you're still like skinny. Whereas like, usually they're like putting on weight and they're like, you look great. And I'm all,
take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Stay single.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because once you get comfortable and you're like, I'm with this person, I don't need to give a fuck about all
right.
This. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny because before I left for Hawaii, I remember that like my uncles, they were like, culea todos los días. like fuck every day.
Yeah.
But like deep down inside, they were like, do it
for me.
Yeah, they were like, do it because I want to, but exactly. I can't. Yeah.
And that was legit how this uncle was, man.
And in a way, it's like, for me as a person who like, I respected my uncle's desires, and then I stayed true to his words, and I was like, you know what? Like, if this is what you want, I'm gonna provide. So
I'm gonna send you some videos.
That like eventually you're like, all right, fuck it, I want to lay low, like I want to like settle down, what have you, and then they look at you like you're fucking it all up, bro. It's like
you were doing so well.
Yeah, you were doing. Now you have a
girlfriend.
Yeah. Wow, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's kind of funny. Yeah,
because they want to live through us.
Dude, and then, just prior, so it was a surprise party from my cousin, and to throw off the surprise, that cousin and I had grabbed lunch together. And he's also married with kids, and so he doesn't seem as jealous, but he'll ask me, and he's like, hell yeah, like that's, and it's just like, like this is what happens. This is your life when you don't have to deal with all that. And it's like, I get to do what I want.
This could all be yours.
Yeah.
If you just sign some documents. If you just don't care about what other people are gonna say about you for a very long
for
time.
a long time, for at least 18 years.
Yeah, like just this could all be yours.
For a nominal fee.
Think about like I remember going to like bachelor parties.
Yeah.
And like being that asshole that's like, you sure, like when like the strippers on them, like, you sure you want to get married, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know deep down inside they're like, fuck, he's right.
Yeah, do I want to? What do you think, baby? Do I want to?
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Point being, I'm having a blast.
And I'm having a blast witnessing you have a blast.
I'm having a blast. It's a lot of fun.
Because
Stella got her groove back.
Stella got her groove back. Because last season when it was me going through it, it was I remember getting all the positive feedback from my immediate friends and everything.
Yeah.
And it felt great. Yeah. So it's good to like have other people experience that as well, you know.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of smile, a lot of high fives. You know? Good times, man. Good times. You know,
a lot of smiles and high fives.
Yeah, some itching, some scarring, but you know,
give you antibiotics and the sores go away.
Yeah, it'd be good, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
You get labeled high risk, you know, but hey, it's just a label. People are trying to label us every day.
High risk, high reward.
Hey.
You know?
Extreme highs gave way to extreme lows.
Exactly. Anyway, on that note, let's fucking wrap this bitch up.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to?
No, just keep drinking on the morning.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Send us obscure, fucked up videos with no context.
Because that's
or send us some stories that you've experienced that you want us to read out.
That'd be a nice.
And we'll give you our little take on it and how we would feel in that
fun.
Situation.
That's fun.
I really hope people submit.
I know. We'll make our own.
We'll bring up our own stories and get people motivated.
We'll craft some fake emails and then
yeah. We'll figure it out. Look, there's classes for marketing everywhere. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, on that note, peace.